city of Ferguson, Missouri is seeing riots and protests like we haven't seen in decades in America after the death of innocent teenager Michael Brown, shot by Officer Darren Wilson, laying in the streets. Police officers are being called from our departments to watch these protests and keep the city safe. Throughout the past week, officers have been fought and shot at, as well as their cars being overturned and flipped over. These protests are protests we haven't seen in decades, states anonymous citizen of Ferguson. She says, due to the past week of riots and protests and fights, Ferguson will be known as one of the most pivotal protests in the history of our country since the Martin Luther King era. The amount of discrimination and violence we have in our country is disgusting, she says. No one would have thought that the death of an innocent Michael Brown, an African-American teenager, would cause so many struggles in our society. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Brown and all those affected by his death and these protests.